Let's talk Darwin for a minute, shall we? So, this coming from Spain says Liverpool have informed Darwin Nunez that he is not part of their plans ahead of next season. Nottingham Forest and Atletico Madrid are best positioned to sign him, and his asking price is apparently 35 to 40 million pound. Now, am I wrong in saying that Liverpool rejected 60 million pound from Saudi in the summer? Now, to be fair, when I spoke with a journalist 3 months ago, maybe, I was told the price tag was lower than that offer, by the way, that came in from Saudi. I was told at the time Liverpool would take 40 million and they'd bite your hand off for 50 million for Darwin. So that number today sounds more realistic to the number that I was told initially a few months back. It also didn't go unnoticed today that Darwin Nunez posted to say, delighted to win my first Premier League trophy, ... And then lots of comments going, your first, mate? You mean your last Premier League trophy? Because obviously it does look like Darwin's heading towards the Anfield exit. Would you give Darwin one more season than sell this summer? Seeing what Slot has done with his players, improved them drastically to the point where there's still hope for Darwin. I'm done with that clown, in all honesty. I was always done a month or two ago, but that social media post the day before the last game, before we win the league at Anfield, I feel that Arna brought him on just to make him look like an idiot. That's my take on it. And Arna's already worked with him for a whole season. And you can find many, many journalists who've written about he can't break through. He can't connect with Darwin. He can't get him to do what he wants. And you've seen in his little cameo yesterday why we're going to sell him. He was in a position where I could have set Mo up with a goal. You could have set Mo up with a goal. But Darwin overhits it and sends Mo too wide, and Mo has to scupper to recycle the ball. So no, there's no way back for Darwin. There's no chance. There's not even 1% that he stays. He is gone. He's out the door. He's been sold. And quite frankly, he deserves to be sold. That's the kindest I can be about it, because he has not endeared himself to me personally or to many others with some of the messages and social media posts, not taking responsibility for his own failures. Remember, the day before we won the league, he posted to say that post from Portugal about him not being played because of the 5 million, he said, now I know the reason I'm not being played, despite playing well in the last game. Well, the manager brought you on and made you look like a dickhead, because that wasn't the reason you weren't being played. You weren't being played because you weren't very good. So be honest about that with yourself, rather than trying to throw everybody else under the bus. Because whatever people think about me or others who maybe have gone in on Darwin occasionally, you can say the fans inside the stadium have not been behind that man every time. Always singing his name, always showing him support. And how does he repay that? Again, petulance. So, no, bye-bye Darwin. That overhit pass to Mo yesterday wound me up big time, said Nomad. Same for me, my man. It was so simple, you know. And look, I would have understood if he went himself as well to try and score, but to overhit it in the manner he did, it just summed up everything. I thought it was just an encapsulation of Darwin Nunez' entire career at Liverpool in that few seconds.